Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Like here. Today I've got another video for you guys where I'll be reviewing the Blue Yeti microphone. Now this microphone is a USB microphone that you can plug in straight to your computer, which is really convenient. I have owned XLR microphones which are not very convenient. They're really hard to set up for me because I have to, usually I set them up and then I take them off because I don't have a permanent studio kind of thing where I record. So this one, all you got to do is just take your USB connection that comes with it and just plug it in straight into your computer. This microphone has 4 different modes that you can put it in, and one I'll talk about this when I actually get the microphone out of the box. And you've got a bunch of different features right on the microphone, which you don't really need a pretty big software that has all those features because it's already on the microphone. Now some other features on this are written right here if you guys want to pause the video and read it. These are all the different modes and their explanations. I will be going through this all in the video, so you guys can stay tuned for that. Or you can just pause the video and look at this and we're good. So there's the microphone itself. It's in this picture right here. It states all the little parts of it and what they mean and what they're for. And I really like the look and the color of this. It's a vintage white Blue Yeti microphone. Yep, that's about it. Let's put that aside and grab us the microphone. Is the front of the microphone right over here where the logo states blue, where the blue logo is. Now the first thing you'll see on this whole thing is a master volume, and you'll see the mute button. Now obviously if you press this, it'll mute the microphone. There's a red light here when you usually plug it in, which I'll show you guys later. And you've got the master volume, which you can rotate and adjust the volume just from the microphone itself. Now on the other side of this microphone, let me just turn it for you guys. On the other side of this microphone, you'll see all these other different features on it. If I can get the camera to focus, there you go. You got the gain control, you got the mic gain control, and then you've got the 4 different modes that you can adjust the microphone to be. Now the first one is stereo. This basically means you have one person talking on one side of the microphone, but it still records everything around. The opposite side, I believe, is a little bit quieter, but like one area of the microphone has more recording sound, like it's louder than the others, I believe. That's how it works. And then you've got, the next one you've got is omnidirectional, which is the circle, right? This one right here. Now this one basically means it'll record from all 4 directions. I believe it's the same sound. There's no big difference there. So you could be sitting here recording your podcast or your video and it would still record the sounds that would go around it. That's, I guess, I don't know how you would use that, but I personally prefer cardioid, which is the next one we're going to be talking about. Cardioid, I think is how you pronounce it, is basically one way. It's going to record only from one side, and the rest will kind of be buzzed off or muted or something. I don't know how it works. Personally, I haven't really used all these different settings just yet because this is my first microphone for my channel. The next mode we've got, and the last mode, is bi-directional. Bi-directional basically means it'll record from 2 different sides, and the sides, like the left and the right side, are going to be muted or not recording, I guess. And then you've got the front and the back, which are going to be recording. So you could have 2 people sitting face to face, and you could be talking, and the microphone's right in the middle. The bottom of the mic comes with a bunch of different things that you can be using. You're going to be using the USB, obviously, because that you can connect it to your computer, and that would connect the whole, it'll make the microphone work. That's all you really need to make this work if you're going to be using something like Audacity or something to record it. Now you've got your headphones jack over here, which basically means that you can hear yourself while you're talking, and you can even, let's say you're doing some gaming videos, you can even set it up so your Xbox is also recording. Or you can hear the sound that your Xbox is making through your headphones through the mic, so you don't have to be, I don't think you need to connect it to your controller. Now the last thing right here is basically the mic mount. It's a standard mic mount. You can just get any, I believe it's like a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch wide socket, so you can just screw that in and you can have a microphone mount. Now the best part about this microphone, I know the microphone's awesome, but the best part to me is that it comes with a stand, so I don't need to go around buying different stands for me. Even though I have one, I would rather stick with this one, as you can just put it on the table and start recording if you have a table to do so. One other good feature about this mount is that it has cable management. So once you plug it in, you can just have the cables go through here and then through the back of the microphone. I don't know if you would, but maybe if you're going to plug it in like that, you can have the cables go down and then down here. And then you would basically be organizing the cables without having any hassle. Now, people say that it's extremely hard. I've heard that it's extremely hard to put it back together once you take it out of the holders, but let's test that out right in front of you guys. Here, we're gonna unscrew it. So let's go ahead and unscrew it a little bit more to the point where you can feel it start moving around, and then do the same to the other side. Here we go. Oh, I did it all the way. See, you don't want to do what I just did. That will make it hard for you. So even if you do, you want to keep the washers, the curve end inwards, because the microphone is round and you would be putting this against the microphone. So let's just put this back in a little bit, screw it in a little bit, and there you go. So that's basically how you take it out without actually screwing up the stand mounts and making it all hard for you. Now, when you're putting it back together, you want to keep the mute button away from the cable management system in the back of the stand. So you just want to put it in, just like so. So there's the cable. That's all it really comes with. You've got your USB cable, the standard USB cable, right over here. And you just connect that to the bottom, the USB little port I showed you at the bottom. So yeah, that's basically all that comes in the box. So now, let me just go ahead and connect this to my computer. Now let's go ahead and see how this sounds. Alright, so we are back, and I'm speaking through the Yeti itself. I have it connected to my computer, as this was easy to set up. I just had to change some settings. It didn't do it by itself, so I just had to change the recording to the Blue Yeti, as that's the name that'll show up in your computer. So I'm using the cardioid setting on this. I believe that's how you say it, and let's hope that's how you say it. I'm using the cardioid setting, and I'm facing the mute side of the microphone with the logo and the master volume button, or the side that I think you're supposed to be facing. So that's about it for the testing, guys. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and let's reach 20 likes for the Yeti. Maybe, like, you know, I've been getting a lot of likes lately, and I know you guys can do this, so let's get at least 20 likes for the Yeti. As you guys can see, I'm almost to 100 subs. I love your guys' support. Thank you for that, and let's try and reach the 100 subs. I need about, like, what, is it 9 more or something? And let's try to gain. I really like your guys' support. Thank you for all your support, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video just like my other ones. Maybe if you like this one, check out my other ones and you'll like that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.